Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 2. Today we have a very special episode because we actually got a lot of things done on this particular day. So you can see this is me walking down the strip of Barkot. So Barkot is a small, relatively small town located in the Himalayas in India. It's actually relatively close to the border of Nepal. I wasn't actually expecting the weather to be this cold. I was there sometime around the end of February, and most days the temperature was around low single digit degree Celsius, so it's relatively cold. And yeah, you can see a lot of shops alongside of the strip, all kinds. And I continue to walk on my way to school, and this is me looking over Barkot from a distance. You can see the houses all very, very colourful, all kinds of colour. We were kind of halfway there before we decided to give up on the walk and hitch a ride on a truck who was heading the same direction to a construction site. So you can see Sophie and I here, we jumped on his truck. I don't know about you, but before India, I've never actually sat on a truck before. And it was a great experience. The road itself weren't in the most ideal condition, extremely bumpy, so part of it you can see that I couldn't even stabilize my camera. In India you will hear drivers honk a lot, not because of aggression but out of courtesy for the traffic coming from the opposite direction. Especially in the mountains there can be a lot of blind spots along the curves. Sometimes it's also to tell the cows to move out of the way, as they tend to like to lie in the middle of the road. They really respect cows here in India and consider it a sacred animal.
Alright, so just got to karate, carrying my very heavy backpack because I carried all the notebooks and all the stationery for the kids, and also more games in Australia. So hopefully the kids will be very excited. As you can see, there's a lot of construction going on. I think they are expanding the road here. Alright, here's to another good day, long day. Here's some of the games that I brought from Australia for the kids to practice English. And there's also books, some of which I've already given to Pictionary. Always good. Why am I? Love that game. Wombat Stew for all those Aussies. Loves Australia, and just some little cute souvenirs and such. Young ones.
Mornings are my absolute favourite because the children are full of energy and they're always super excited to see you. The school is extremely small and therefore not enough classroom to cater for all the children. The youngest batch of the school, which are the 5 and 6 year olds, they actually sit outside of the office, which is this classroom you see here, on the concrete floor, and that's where they have their daily classes. Part of the reason why I'm here is because I heard from the project convener, Naveen, that the school needs a bit of restoration. You can see here I am doing a tour through the classrooms. They basically are using furniture from many years ago. Some classrooms don't even have any desks or chair installed, so the children all sit on the cold concrete floor. Even the ones that do have a desk and table and chairs, it's all really run down, most of which have holes, so it's extremely difficult for the students to write on. This particular table here is also rocky because there is insufficient number of chairs to sit on. You'll see the students actually share half a seat each. Because I knew this in advance, I had the time to do a quick fundraise from some family and friends to raise some money to purchase some new furniture for the school. Anyway, this is the end of the classroom tour. That's all 4 classrooms. You can see everything is all worn down. So in my other video you'll see what we did to restore the school, to bring in new furniture for the kids. Fast forward to lunchtime, I was hanging out in the sun and I came across this old lady. She was sifting through rice, I think. Again, being a city boy, I've actually never seen this before. So I was really interested in watching her. And she was really kind and actually invited me to her home, which is nearby the school, for a cup of chai. And you can't come to India and not have tried the famous masala chai. Masala chai basically means spiced chai. So here you can see her crushing up ginger, and then she throws it in the pot of tea, and then she adds some milk and let it cook. And then she'll pour it through a sieve, and you have delicious hot masala chai ready. I was in India during a sensitive time. There were a lot of conflicts going on between India and Pakistan at the time. So here you see a neighboring school and their children. All the students are out rioting, standing up for India against Pakistan with all their signs. Sophie and I made our way home after school. We had a special event planned for the evening and had to get back home quickly to get ready. On the way home though, we passed by a dried up lake nearby the village where we were staying at. It was a sunny afternoon and we wanted to soak up the sunshine. We made our way through the pile of rubbish and found ourselves in a private oasis, enjoying a quick snack before heading home. This little guy decided that he wanted to join us, so we sat next to him and watched him eat. Not long after, we headed back to Naveen's place. So Naveen is the project convener, and in this video here you see this is his sister-in-law making chapati for us. If you don't know what a chapati is, it's kind of like a naan bread. It's like dough and then they make it into like a round shape and then they throw it on the pan. And once it's kind of cooked, then they take away the pan and let it cook directly on the fire to look a little bit, more burnt. And I think that's the way they like it, make it more crunchy. To all my Asian friends out there, chapati is for them like rice is for us. Basically, they eat it with everything. They'll have it every single meal, and they never get sick. It's quite delicious. While she was preparing the chapati, Naveen, who is our local friend, was actually on the floor preparing the curry. And on the menu tonight we have egg curry. It's delicious. We might have had a drink or two that night, or possibly more, and we had a great time just dancing and partying at the wedding. It was a little strange because it wasn't until we got back home that I realized that hey, there were actually no women on the dance floor except for Sophie. And then we found out that actually in the more traditional parts of India, men and women don't really dance together at a wedding. Nevertheless, we had a really good time, especially dancing and partying with the kids. The night actually ended with some fireworks. It was a very special night for us. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video today. If you like this, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Cheers!